I took the online course that's actually, the videos are on YouTube. And the information is very basic, but not in a bad way. It's just very simple, easy to understand. When I first found it, I didn't intend to even do anything with it. I was just going for the information. So, I mean, you can do that yourself if you want to learn about the history behind it or the different hand positions that you can do for yourself. Personally, the way that I perform my Reiki, okay, Speedy, ask your daddy, is I don't follow the traditional hand sequences. I use my intuition to kind of discern where to go. I will follow the pattern either starting at the head or the feet, but I'll kind of just move around where I intuitively feel that I should be, if that makes any sense. And even with the symbols that are involved in level 2 of Reiki, they encourage you to write them out. Hey, Brooke. Personally, I just visualize them. They are a little complex because they are based on Japanese calligraphy and Sanskrit. I mean, you can by all means learn them and master them, but personally, I don't feel like it's as necessary. If I am doing a distance Reiki where I'm just writing it down and sending Reiki in general for the situation, then I'll draw the symbols on the paper. But usually I just do it in my head. I just find it a lot easier and like I'm not being confined to a specific method, kind of. So that's also kind of like how I use it. And my goals for what I want to do with it, I'm currently working on my last level, my mastery level, which is where you become a teacher and you're able to attune others to the various levels of Reiki. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to work to develop my own kind of, I guess, course, but I'm actually going to add an additional level, a level 0. And I'm actually going to break apart what level 1 traditionally is, which is self and others. So personally, I would separate those and have level 0 as yourself, because like I was previously saying, where you're praying or you're intending, you're sending, you know, positive thoughts to somebody, that is something that is inborn in you. You're right as an intelligent being, and that level 0, I would never charge for that, because that is something that is inherently yours. It's not something that you could ever, should ever even consider putting a price on, because it's something that's fundamental to life. So that's kind of how I plan to further Reiki for myself and for others. Personally, I do love distance healing. I find that it gives me more time to prepare and to go through the session and to make notes and to be more present. When I'm working in person, I find it a little more difficult. I don't know if it's just like performance anxiety, but I don't feel like I can take my time as much, if that makes sense. Not like physical time, but like time in my head. I really don't know how to explain it. It's just, there's something about the way that I've developed my distance healing that I personally prefer my method. I mean, that's about the easiest way I can explain it.